Hi, please kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News, for the best analysis on politics, crime, security, and historical facts. Today, let us go to Nigeria to look at something that happened in 1983. That is, the 1983 Nigerian coup and President Buhari's involvement. The incidences leading to the 1983 Nigerian coup started as tensions between the civilian and the military aspects of Nigerian government were escalating. One major incident was when General Buhari, the commanding officer of the 3rd Division, cut off fuel and food supplies into neighboring Chad, an action caused by border disputes between Nigeria and Chad that was opposed by the then president, President Shehu Shagari. Because of the tension, Buhari disregarded orders by Shagari to avoid entering Chadian territory, and his unit pursued Chadian intruders around 50 kilometers into Chad. This incident was one of the major contributing factors to the coup, as it placed the civilian government and military on opposite sides of a highly divisive issue. Now, as time went on, one Colonel Tunde Ogbeha was tasked by the coup plotters to negotiate the peaceful surrender of President Shagari's Brigade of Guards Army unit. Ogbeha was unable to reach Colonel Bello Khalil, the commander of the Brigade of Guards, and engage in a Lagos to Abuja and back seeking game, which made Khalil suspicious because once you are visiting the person going in and out, the person will definitely be suspicious of whatever action you are taking. And most importantly, these are military guys, they know one another very well. So at the end, Brigadier Ibrahim Bako was given the responsibility of arresting President Shagari after Ogbeha's successful negotiation of a peaceful surrender. Unknown to Bako was the fact that no such surrender had been negotiated. Additionally, details of the plot had not only been leaked to President Shagari, but also to Captain Anyugo and Lieutenant Colonel Iboma of the Brigade of Guards mounted a defense of the presidential villa in anticipation of an attack. As expected, Brigadier Bako arrived at the presidential villa to arrest President Shehu Shagari, but President Shagari's guards were not pacified as expected. So sadly, a firefight ensued, leading to the killing of Brigadier General Bako. In fact, what is interesting is General Buhari has allegedly denied his involvement in the December 1983 coup. However, the example of the late Major Daniel Bamidele betrays Buhari's complicity in that coup. Nigerian military historians Masiolu and Noah Omungio noted that when Major Bamidele got wind of the coup to remove Shagari, Bamidele reported the issue up to the chain of command to his GOC, 3rd Armored Division, that is Major General Buhari, who was allegedly in on the plot. Now, in order to prevent Bamidele from leaking the plot, Buhari ordered the arrest and detention of Bamidele for 2 weeks. Bamidele wasn't released until the successful execution of the coup, which makes the thing very suspicious. Learning from this unfortunate experience, Bamidele didn't report any rumors of the so-called virtual coup that was a subsequent coup that took place between 1985 and 1986. And he was executed for it because they claimed that he heard about it and he did not inform them. Meanwhile, in the past, he informed them and he was in prison for 2 weeks for reporting on something that is bound to happen. Now, let us look at Bamidele's words to the Special Military Tribunal that tried and convicted him. Quoting him, "I heard of the 1983 coup planning, told my GOC, General Buhari, who detained me for 2 weeks in Lagos. Instead of a pat on the back, I received a stab. How then do you expect me to report this one?" That is the 1985 and the 1986. This trial marks the eclipse of my brilliant and unblemished career of 19 years. I fought in the Civil War with the ability it pleased God to give me. It is unfortunate that I'm being convicted for something which I have had to stop on 2 occasions. This is not self-adulation, but a sincere summary of the qualities inherent in me. It is an irony of fate that the president of the tribunal, who in 1964 felt that I was good enough to take training in the UK, is now saddled with the duty of showing me the exit from the force and the world. Those were the sad words of one Major Bamidele before his death. May the soul of Major Daniel Bamidele rest in perfect peace. Please kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News, for the best analysis on politics, crime, security, and historical facts. Thank you so much.